Howdy y'all, Austin Gridley Pickleball. I wanted to talk to y'all about how to know which paddle to play with. I'm currently playing with the Holbrook, what is this? The Holbrook Power Pro 12 millimeter. And look at all these paddles. There's so many choices. What should you play with? Honestly, I don't know. It depends on you. It depends on what works best for you. My history of paddles, I used to play with the Pro Connects Ovation. Has a lot of pop and had pretty good touch, I thought. And then I had a Pro XR debacle where I was getting a sponsorship, getting a lot of money, but at the time their paddles were not very good and it really messed me up. And so I got out of that. And then I eventually was trying the Legacy paddle. Legacy was really good. I liked that. And then I am now playing with the Holbrook. Why did I stop playing with the Legacy? Well, they had a whole batch of paddles where they came dead, where they didn't have as much pop as they normally do. They're known for having pretty good pop. And it really messed me up at several tournaments. And I knew that they were dead, but then people were telling me, they're like, oh, that's a real thing. They were dead. Like, that happened to lots of people. I'm like, I'm surprised. My gosh. So anyways, so now I'm playing with the Holbrook. Good power, good touch, yes. But I don't want you to just play with the Holbrook. I want you to play what's best for you. How do you know what you should play with? Well, I like to think of it's kind of like love. When you know, you know. And so you should try a bunch of paddles. Find out what works best for you. What works best for me is not going to work best for you. Try it, and if you're like, oh my gosh, how have I lived my whole life without playing with this paddle? Then you'll know. Then that's when you should switch to that paddle. That's my take on it. You should try it, and if you really, really love it, then you switch to it. But it's hard to know unless you've tried it. If you just, so I'd recommend demoing paddles and finding out what you like most. My second take is, personally, I like pop. Obviously not too much where you can't control it, but I like pop for hand battles. Honestly, that's like the main one. I want it where when I tell the ball to go somewhere, I want it to go there. I want it to have a little bit of purpose. So if you have just a control paddle with no pop where you have to really do huge motions and do too much to get it to do what you want, that's rough. But if that works for you, I'm happy for you. Happy for you. But that's my personal take on it. So anyways, find what paddle works best for you. Probably isn't your $30 Amazon paddle, but if it is, happy for you. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day. Pickle on, dudes.